Start. Hey everybody, and welcome to the new night for our Bravo show, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we talk pretty much all things Housewives and a little bit other Bravo shows. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can click on the buttons below John, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our show's iTunes 5-star rating and a nice review. And become a patron if you want to support our shows and help us out. YourRealityRecaps.com/patron, Patreon is how you spell it. And John, what do they get when they're a patron? Like, what did patrons get today from you, specifically?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna record videos and you're just gonna get day-by-day plays of what's going on with me and my world.
And what did they get today?
Oh, they got me at the gym.
Yeah. John?
And I'm still in the gym clothes, so it's been that kind of a day.
Oh God, Maximus Mom, I see what you're saying. Well, patrons get access, like John said, to that great content and other exclusive stuff that we don't post anywhere else.
Oh, Yolanda's implant.
And only for our patrons. And of course, it helps us out immensely. And you can see all of our Bravo content, our blogs, our old shows, our audio blogs, everything over at YourRealityRecaps.com/Bravo. But now, John, I have to make a correction right off the bat. I told everybody that tomorrow is the Andrea Belke and Meg show.
Awesome.
It's not.
No.
It is Tuesday, the 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I saw your tweet.
Right. So I messed that up. So way to go,
And
me.
yes, cupcakes for Lily. I do go to the gym because I love to eat cupcakes. And I would be much bigger if I didn't.
Well, speaking of people that are not big, and tomorrow night's show, if you all
non-big,
if you believe me, basically a stick. If you all missed it, we now have a new Thursday night show. So that whole Thursdays are off.
So excited.
That lasted all of a day. Now we have a new Thursday night show.
And tell them why it lasted, because of the support we have.
Right. So now, if you guys don't know, Jason Roy, starting tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, is going to be right here and recapping Celebrity Big Brother UK.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys wanted Jason on as a host. He's going to be on as a host. I'll be there, but I'll be in the background. I'll be giving him your guys' questions. I'll be pulling up your questions, putting them on the screen. So I'll be there if he needs help, but it's his show. He's the host. He's just doing it for us.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny.
He is very, very funny. Carrie XO14 says, yuck, Jason's not for me. Well, Carrie, are you a patron? Because if you're not, I'm not caring what you're saying.
And Carrie, can you hear or can you see? Because he's hilarious and we love him. And I just wanted to real quick, Giselle, I don't have a Fitbit, but I'm trying to decide between a Fitbit and an Apple Watch to track all my fitness and my heart rates and my sleeping and all that stuff. So I don't know. What do you recommend?
Well, don't take this the wrong way.
Okay, me? Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you before we start the Bravo show. Kirk got an Apple Watch for Christmas.
I saw that on your gifts.
And it didn't fit his wrist.
The big one didn't?
Yeah. And I got news for you. I don't feel like I have a fat wrist. It barely fit mine.
I tried one on at, I think it was Best Buy. I was going to get one.
Well, let me ask you this. Did you try on the Apple Watch or the Apple Watch Sport? Or
the
you don't know?
Sport.
Wow.
Because I want the gold. It's the only one that has the gold. The gold with the blue band.
Okay, then I think that's the bigger one.
It's almost white.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Mila Moo says, my son has an Apple Watch and loves it. Well,
skinny son.
I say we're done talking about it until Apple gives us some for free to give away. Otherwise, Apple, you suck. Fitbit, you suck. And whichever one of you gives us ones to give away, you'll be the ones we like.
We can talk about it on Monday on my show.
Right. Oh, that's great. You talk about which one you've figured out on your show Monday. But just to let you know, Giselle says they have a new Fitbit coming out that's like the Apple Watch.
Ooh, they've got a lot. Samsung also has one that looks really neat as well. I don't know. There's so many choices.
I'll just say this. My problem with the Apple Watch, why I don't want one yet, is because I don't want one until it's not on Bluetooth. Bluetooth sucks your Apple battery dead. You barely get like 8 hours of it when you have something paired via Bluetooth. God forbid you use the phone. It sucks it even quicker. I will like an Apple Watch. I will consider an Apple Watch on the next generation when they are not Bluetooth.
Well, I don't think any watch is its own kind of cellular phone type of thing. I don't think that exists yet.
No, it doesn't. But I heard the next version of the Apple Watch will not rely on Bluetooth, and that's all I care about.
So when I was in Portland, I was looking at Apple Watches at Apple, and there was one in the case that was $15,000 because it was 14 karat gold.
Well.
And I was like, what about technology updates so fast? Like, isn't that a little pricey? Not if it's going to last a while, but, like fine jewelry does. But
just find out who buys it and then mug them in the alley, because apparently they'll be fine. Okay, last thing, and then we're really going to talk Bravo. John, Spring Curls says, hey, on your Monday show, I'm considering the same thing too, so you should do a comparison of Apple Watch versus Fitbit.
Oh, let me write that down. I'm at my desk and I've got nothing to write with.
Because just so you guys know, I'll throw this out there too. If you haven't heard of the new schedule changes, and I'm going to get that graphic up as soon as I can, John is going to do fan shows on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, which you guys know is you pick the topics and what you guys talk about, and it's nothing set in stone.
Nothing set in stone. I'm going to bring people in to talk and chat. So I'm crossing my fingers that it's a fun, good time, which I think it might be. So
it will be, and everyone always begs for us to take callers. So you're gonna love John's show. Tuesdays will still be a patron-only show. Of course, Wednesdays will be our Bravo show. Thursdays from now on will be Jason covering Celebrity Big Brother, and then Fridays I'll be doing the fan show that I do. So there you go. Great.
So I need to invite people to this.
To Vegas? Okay. They can't see your mug. Okay, yes.
So we need to capture the picture.
Oh, I was like, invite people to what? I don't know what you're talking about.
I need to sign it. Wait, I haven't signed in yet.
Did you see how I tried to play along with that? I'm like, yeah, invite people. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Become a fan. Square, megaphone, up arrow, tweet it, sideways Pac-Man, go.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, good.
Oh, we're done. Okay, great. Okay. Oh my God. Miss Man Cougar, you're amazing. Thank you so much for the gold bars and being the #1 fan. SS Latte, thank you for being the #2 fan. Wizard of Mom. Oh no, Wizard of One, not Wizard of Mom. Oh no, it is Wizard of Mom. And Ran Hill and Phyllis, thank you guys for being the top 5 fans.
Yay!
Now, speaking of fans, John.
Oh, and I can talk about American Horror Story, too, because it's back on. I got one on my DVR.
It's not until tonight.
Then I saw the recording for it to record tonight.
Yeah, you saw the recording for it to record tonight. I'm so excited for it. I mean, I think...
I'll talk about it on Monday.
Oh, good.
I'll talk about it on Friday.
Oh, good. Do it. Let's do that. We're officially transferring the American Horror Story recaps that used to be on Tuesday over to John's Monday show.
So you'll have to give me your background, your scary background.
Okay, I'll send you that.
Okay.
I just want to say the first thing that I cannot get over from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I'm still not over it.
What?
Yolanda dying in that bed before she went into surgery, and she's like, I got to call Gigi. Oh, Gigi, did I wake you up? Oh, Gigi, my little baby. And like, and gay David Foster is like holding the phone for her, and she's like, I'm so scared. I have to go into surgery now. David, I love you. And David's like in the next room. David's not, and she's like, David, are you scared? Don't be scared for me, David. And David's like, playing Tetris. Like, I don't know. He's in the next room, Yolanda. He could give a shit
He's
less.
on Grinder. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. He literally was like, I'm not worried. Bye.
He's ugly. He's ugly. Who lives here in Ohio? What?
Seriously. That is exactly what it was. He was literally in the next room. She was literally going,
Yeah.
Don't worry, David. He's like, I'm not worried.
I loved it when he was holding her breasts on the way there, right? Let me just hold on to this, I guess, because he was saying goodbye. I don't know. That didn't bother me as much. What bothered me was last week when she had everybody up on the big hill in Malibu and was saying, listen, you got to take care of my mommy. My mommy needs you. And then Gigi saying, listen, if you're like 51%, you don't think you're going to make it, you shouldn't do it. And I absolutely agree. Like, that bothered me more. But, you know, Yolanda, it's sad none of the girls were there, right? I mean, but who wants to
watch their mom with Munchausen syndrome over-exaggerate and get more shit done for attention is what I say.
Well, she's feeling better, if that's the gossip going on all over the internet. And then they just released pictures of Yolanda's new penthouse, her new condo in Los Angeles. I think it's downtown, and it's gorgeous. It's on Zillow.
Oh, really? Spring Curls says, it was wrong for Yolanda to bring her children into her issues. Strong parents don't worry their kids. Now, I gotta say, I hear what you're saying, Spring Curls. However, as the child of, like, you know, a parent who one day my mom was like, so remember when Dad had cancer? And I was like, what? Well, you know, after the heart attack when he had the stent put in. What? Oh, well, we didn't want to worry you.
We didn't want you in the hospital waiting room worried about that.
We just thought we would call you if he died.
We didn't want your prayers. We didn't need them.
Right. Like, if he was dead, we would... Like, you don't call us, we'll call you if he's died.
Enough people in our prayer circle. We didn't need you.
Right.
We don't want to hold your hand.
We'll call you. I was just like... Huh? So I hear what you're saying, but maybe tell your kids a little bit, like if you're going in for surgery.
I don't know. I mean, I know Yolanda and the kids grew up with horses. You know, I had a good friend that I grew up with, Shannon, and she grew up with horses. And we had been talking on Facebook, and she's like, what's up with Yolanda? And I said, listen, you grew up with horses. Are you feeling okay? How are you doing? And she's like, listen, all the time I've ever been around, I've never heard of anything like this. I don't know where she's riding horses. In, like, you know, what? Rainforest? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you're saying because she blamed the Lyme disease on ticks from horses.
Yes.
I didn't know where you were going with horses. I had no idea.
I usually go towards the unicorn, you know, family.
Right.
But no, but this particular thing, I've never heard of it myself. I don't know where she's riding horses. So.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Maximus Mom says, Yo is not strong. She doesn't understand how messed up she is, but I do love her. I love her as well. I really do not think she is creating these things for attention. I honestly believe she believes that she has all these problems. But
that's part of Munchausen disease, right?
Right. Well,
believing you believe.
No, you
and
know
doing it for
you
attention.
Don't. No, you know you don't. Munchausen is like Brooks, like faking cancer and Vicky for attention. I think Yolanda literally has a mental problem.
Or is it depression, like Kyle says? Because you can have physical elements happening to your body with depression. You don't want to get up, you feel weak, all of that stuff.
Yeah, I think that is what it is. And then I think she has, like, I couldn't imagine me if I had undisposable income when I used to think I had every medical thing. Like, I would get a pain in my side and be like, appendicitis, I need a full body scan.
You do. I mean, it's just awful, but I just think that she's feeling bad, and I think that with all of these things happening, like mercury in her teeth, was definitely a little extreme, but when you got a bursted implant and you think, okay, you know what, maybe my immune system's fighting overtime for that, so if I just eliminate it, then it can fight the Lyme disease and all the neurological and everything. But, you know, we know that she's doing much better now. And I think there was even reports that she was kind of cured with it. So I'm just glad she's doing well. I love Yolanda. The thing that depresses me about when I see Yolanda in her house
Mm-hmm.
is Yolanda's fridge. I know it's not there anymore. I know it's gone.
Oh, it's there, but David Foster and his boyfriend are using it.
With all their artisan breads and,
Right.
and French
He's like,
wine.
didn't Yolanda make a fabulous fridge?
Thanks, girl.
We're just gonna line the Emmys up in it and sing and sing and sing. Gigi. Oh, they said, somebody, I think it might have been Maximus' mom said, why did Yolanda only call Gigi and not the other daughters? Because she lives through Gigi. That's the one that she thinks is the most like her. Like, if Gigi's a star, I'm a star.
But what's funny is, and that's a really good point, Maximus' mom, is Gigi doesn't have the Lyme disease. The other two, the boy and the girl, do. So, how are they doing?
It's so gonna come out in, like, lost footage that there's gonna be, like, Yolanda with a tweezers, like, putting ticks on her kids. Like, you're gonna get the Lyme disease. You're gonna
Or
get the
no, or like some Star Trek episode that they put on the back of the neck and then it starts burrowing in. It's awful.
Ew.
It's awful. We're going to
Mila Moo says, does David have kids of his own? I don't think so.
David does. He's got 2 daughters, and they have their own show that's pretty funny on...
Called My Dad's Gay?
I think it's on... My Dad's Gay, and look at us, we're pretty. No, they're really cute. They're funny, kind of comedian girls. I forgot what the show's called. I think it's on E! Or it's on Lifetime or something. But all the gossip around all of this between the kids is David's a little upset that his daughters aren't as popular as Yolanda's, and he feels that this franchise hurt him.
Well, David, maybe if when the cameras were in your house, you didn't have to be like, Usher's coming through, here's coming Andrea Bocelli, everybody sit down and listen to me play the piano and sing show tunes, there would have been some time to show your kids.
Well, the gossip is that he brought in his friends like Usher to kind of bump up his ratings.
Well, of course, duh.
But I mean, Usher's been and Babyface has been on Watch What Happens Live, and he doesn't have a whole lot to say about any of that. So it's
yeah, and somebody said he has 5 kids. Manch Girl says he has 5 kids. Wow, all right.
I think so, yeah.
We
don't know who they are. See, that's part of the problem. That's part of his problem. They're not as popular. We know how many Yolanda has.
Well, that's true. I mean, work it. Or, you know what, David? You got more money than God. Buy your kids a show, if you can.
Get on. Yeah, you don't need to do anything. You don't have to be on a show.
Give them their own CD. You're done. You can buy Bravo if you wanted to, probably. You've like scored every massive major movie for the past 15 years. I think you're good. You could probably start your own network and give all your kids their own show, you freak. I just can't imagine him, like, having sex. He would just be like, don't talk. Don't.
Wouldn't you? But you'd want to face the other way, too, right? Like,
we would need bags and facing the other way.
Like, normally, in that situation, I want to be with you and connected, and... that particular no, I wouldn't. I'd want to be facing the other way. I'd be counting the money that I got off the dresser and be like, yay! I'd have like the yellow pen and I'd be marking the bills to make sure that they were real.
I'd actually ask for a Cosby cocktail. I'd be like, do you have one of those Cosby drinks before we start this?
Because if you don't, I brought my own. Here we go.
Right.
I'm just gonna put this in.
Exactly. Maybe Lyme disease is just a code for what happens when you have sex with your foster. He like sucks part of your soul away and eats you from the inside. He's like living off her life force.
Oh wait, Hell just called. Oh, they texted me and said, yes, your reservation is there. Okay, good, yeah.
That's how Sue sees it. There was a nice article I read about how David Foster's career is past and he should just enjoy the fruits, not trying to keep up with today. I agree. Go out on a high note, David Foster. Again, like, at what point do you, like, at what point would you just feel like I just need to keep making money? Like, when you live in that house and it's paid off and you could have any car and you're gonna get checks for the rest of your life for all your music, in other words, you don't have to do anything to maintain the amount of money you have right now and everything else. Why you still, I mean, I get it. Maybe he likes it, but like, just really relax.
I don't even mind the thing about making money, but you don't have to be in front of the camera, right? Like, enjoy the money, enjoy the checks coming in, travel more, be with your boyfriend, be with your girlfriends, whatever floats your boat. And you know what? You don't have to be irrelevant as far as in front of it. You know, like the lead singer from Oingo Boingo, that 80s band, he was in Oingo Boingo, and now he's like one of the top music producers in LA. He's not even performing anymore. Do you know what I mean? And he's made more money doing that than he was ever in the band, in front of the camera, in the spotlight. Sit back and enjoy it.
I'm going to speak on behalf of myself and the hundreds of people in the chat room when I say no, actually, none of us know what the F Oingo Boingo is.
It's an 80s band. I said that.
Okay, well.
You got to use your young ears and just remember the whole conversation, unless you want it to just be all emoji. I can just do that too.
Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo.
Oh, Manch Girl says, I know Oingo Boingo. Okay. Great.
Oh, everybody's saying, oh, I know that band. Oh, okay.
Danny Elfman, he performed November 12th and was in Tim Burton movies. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
And does all the music for it, produces.
Maximus Mom says, typical guy getting older trying to stay involved, for David Foster or me. Union Jack Ripper says, tell John I'm following him on Twitter. John is following you on Twitter.
I'll follow you back.
This 80s girl has no idea, says Giselle. I've never heard of them either. David Thielen.
It's a dead man's party. You've never heard of that?
No.
If you're an 80s girl?
No, we haven't. Oingo Boingo, I'll send you the link. I love Gigi. Oh, Jiggy on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So cute and furless, says KK Whitting. Oh.
God, Jiggy has his own contract. It got renewed.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Lisa Vanderpump, you're a dick.
Knows what the fuck she's doing.
No, she doesn't. And don't even try and give me the my dog has no hair.
Out with a net worth of $30,000 when she started Beverly Hills, and now with this and Vanderpump and Jiggy and the horses and the tiny horses, she's over 65, probably almost close to 80 now. Yeah, Lisa knows what she's doing.
Oh, sure, she's a great businesswoman. She's also an idiot when it comes to animals, because let me break it down for you. I don't care that dog has no hair. They were in the Hamptons in July, and she has it in a full jacket and dressed up in like a Victorian. You know why the dog is always like this? In every scene? Because it's dying of heat exhaustion, Lisa. So how about you stop having to dress your effing dog up so that it can look pretty on camera and killing it? But it has no hair. I'm protecting it from the sun.
A breathable material, I think. I think Jiggy's adorbs. A more breathable material, like a linen or maybe like a raw silk would be good.
There's nothing that's good. She's like, the dog doesn't have hair, I'm protecting its skin. No! You've just come up with that excuse because you want to dress your dog up and he's dying of heat. Giselle, yes, the dog does have a contract. Lisa negotiated a contract for Jiggy. That is.
You know what I think what's interesting with Lisa is when you watch Beverly Hills and then you watch her on Vanderpump Rules. Whoa, what a difference. It's like Lisa's executive producer here, not just on Beverly Hills where she's just a cast member. Mm-hmm. Whoa, what a difference in the edit, huh?
Yeah, well, I think Lisa creates that show. She creates Vanderpump around whatever she wants.
Can you believe I actually have nice things to say about Vanderpump?
You've always liked Vanderpump. You've always liked Lisa. Are you talking to me? Yeah, you always liked Lisa.
Is somebody else in here?
You always liked Lisa.
I like Lisa Vanderpump, but Vanderpump
Rules. Vanderpump Rules the show. The difference
with Lisa Vanderpump in Pump Rules versus Beverly Hills, the edit, you can tell a huge difference as far as being executive producer and being a cast member.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Oh, yeah. I mean, imagine what a great edit we would all give ourselves if we could produce our own. That's why Lisa is always like...
I'm never good at it, just with your reality.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is my Lisa impression. Spandex for puppies, says Shelly T. I want
I
to
think you're
try.
doing a Ken impression. I don't think it's a Lisa
Oh, you
impression.
want to see my Ken impression? I'm 90.
He just turned 70. We know that. We just saw it.
Well, yeah, well, whatever he is,
Saw it.
cracks. Whatever he is, cracks. Cheryl Kosnick says, I want to try her sangria. Did you ever try her sangria, John?
Oh, that's right. Do you have no long-term memory? Is it long-term or short-term?
Short term?
You had it with me. We both had it at Pump.
Her sangria?
I was drinking the sangria and you had some.
Oh, do we like it?
You loved it.
All I remember about that was I had horrible bathroom issues.
At that time, you said alcohol does funny things to your stomach, but
Oh.
then all of a sudden lately, you can drink all this alcohol.
It's been 2 shows. I just Googled that dog, so funny looking. Big Zilla says I'm a sucker for sangria. Okay, wait, they want to know, John, what was the verdict? Did you like it or no?
Love it. It's so, so good.
Love it, Lisa. I think it tastes horrible unless you send us something to give away. Then I'll like it.
Ooh.
Mila Moo says, John, what are you drinking in the coffee mug?
I'm drinking an espresso. It's my tea. It's
From-
the tea. It's the tea time. Dishing the tea, right on Bravo. Are we not? Is the Bravo show being renamed? What's going on with that?
No, we're just going to keep it tea time. Tea time and
tea.
we're just going to call it tea time and McDonald's cup time.
And I'm also have water in case I'm thirsty.
In case you're thirsty. Who asked me, I think it might have been Love Riley, they said, what about finally the proposal between Katie and...
That's the nice thing with Tom.
Right, uglier Tom.
Well, I don't know if he's uglier, but there's no hairstyle. The hair is weird and... sticking up weird. Just like, hey, everyone, it's me, the other Tom. I'm a commitment phobe, and I love the way he did it. I thought that was really cool. Sitting there going, oh, look at the other people. Oh, he's proposing to her. I can't believe this is happening to me. And then going over and grabbing the ring. I thought the whole thing was really neat and magical. And I was really like, hey, you know what? Sheena is my top person on the show. And Tom earned some points with me. His stock went up a little bit.
Okay, so for the people that don't know, like me, how did he do it? How did he propose?
What do you mean? Didn't you watch the show?
No.
Well,
I haven't watched any of them all season. I feel there's no point. So how did he propose?
Why make me watch this?
How does he propose?
What do you mean, how does he propose?
How did he do it? Like, what was the big magical way that he did
So
it?
they were all sitting at a table, at a group table, talking and stuff. And when they looked over...
So all the pump people, you mean?
All the Pump people,
Ugh.
the cast of Pump.
Go ahead.
Except James. And they looked over, and this guy at another table would sit there and gone down on one knee and opened up the box for a girl, and he was proposing. Tom looks over and says, I can't believe this. Like, it looked like he's beating me to it. Like, I've spent all this energy trying to get my nerves up to propose, plan this evening, and now this other guy's stealing my thunder. That's what we thought as the fans. Then Tom just says, you know what? Forget this. He walks over, grabs the ring from the guy proposing to his so-called girlfriend, and walks over and says, I can do it better or something. And then he proposed to Katie, and it was very sweet.
So Bravo was even tricking us, the viewers.
Yes.
Oh, I do like that.
It's on demand.
Oh, I have them recorded. I just haven't watched any of them. I mean, I'll tell you right now. Honestly, that's great that they tried to trick the viewers. Personally, that sounds like a horrible engagement, doing it in front of all your castmates on your shithole show. But
that shithole show, is doing really well, actually.
No. I just mean they all hate each other. They all, backstage. They're gonna hate. Everyone is always fine. I just think he should have done it alone. Like, let's put it this way.
That's been her storyline for the last.
No, I get it.
season and a half. Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, we need closure.
If I was Katie, I would want the proposal on the show to give my storyline closure, but I would also want a for real life, private, personal proposal if I was Katie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know,
I do.
Katie is going to complain in 5 years from now. She's going to be like, you only proposed because it was on camera and Jax was there. We're not even talking to Jax anymore.
I think she needs it as proof.
Well, she might.
I've got proof.
Yeah.
You did it. And I thought her ring was beautiful. I thought the cut was gorgeous. Very, very nice. Good job, Tom.
Giselle says, aw, exploiting proposals like Caleb on You Now. That's my favorite story.
Oh my God. My favorite is seeing Caleb on Survivor. Oh, that trailer.
Well, you understand that Caleb proposed to his girlfriend on a You Now.
Really? Was she on it as well, like we are now?
Yeah, he made such a big deal about it. And it was that same day that Zach came on our show and we had Megan on, and You Now lost all the backups.
And you what?
And You Now lost all the backups. So we lost our show with Zach and Meg, which was an amazing show. Caleb lost his proposal.
Oh, no.
It's my favorite story. It's karma.
That's so bad.
Love it.
So bad.
Union Jack Ripper says, I hate weddings. It's like getting an iPhone, sending out a lot of money on something that can break easily, and you find a better one next year.
Ooh.
Look at Union Jack the Ripper flipping through relationships.
How you doing? How you doing? I agree. I just want a reception, a big party, food, friends, and I'm going to have like 5 first dances. And that's it.
Well, I think you should shoot for 3 out of 5. John, I don't think Tom Sandoval's spelling, tattoo looks real. What do you think? Did Tom Sandoval, who I do love, get a new tattoo?
He got a tattoo of an A, but it looked like it was supposed to be like, I guess, an A, the letter A. A is an apple.
Okay.
Or Adriana in this case. And it was done like with fire, but it looked like 2 slabs of bacon or 3 slabs of bacon. And it was just ugly on his cheek.
On his butt cheek?
On his butt cheek.
There is something wrong with these people. I swear to God.
So this episode, Tom went to have it removed. And it's going to take like 15 sessions. And it's going to take like $1,000.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. I don't. Thank you to the cast.
Do you have a tattoo?
That I wish I had removed? Yes. It's Blue's Clues. And thank God for this cast keeping tattoo removal places in business, because I can't with them. I can't. Where's the tattoo? On his butt cheek, we said.
Yes.
Flaming cheek.
And then the other Tom got a tattoo on his butt cheek that says Bubba, and that's Katie's nickname.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that, how that's going to really help out when he's in prison.
Ooh, Maximus Mom, I think you were going to do that. So we'll do Apple Watch versus Fitbit, and we'll talk Making of a Murderer, because people have gotten back to me about that, and I've got some compelling stuff we can talk about. So I'm going to make a little note.
Well, make a little note. That's what you guys have to look forward to on Monday. I promise we won't be talking about any of that on Friday.
So we're going to do American Horror Story and Making of a Murderer.
Have fun. Union Jack Ripper says, best wedding I went to was a lesbian pagan punk wedding, nice and short while the sun was rising. That sounds like fun.
Sounds nice. I want to do like Hawaii, just something nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna have. Or on a boat. I'll probably do one on the Puget Sound on a boat or something if I do.
Spring Curls says she'll tweet you Fitbit versus Apple.
Perfect.
I don't know what it means. If you think Steve Avery is innocent, you're mistaken, which is from Giselle. So if you need a counter argument, maybe she has one. Save it for your show. How many signatures did they get for the petition? Dr. Drew. Okay. Okay. What else about oh my God, what are we talking about? Beverly Hills. What about Kyle? Was being recorded when Kim had her little Target stint where she stole all the toys. And I love a shady Lisa Vanderpump. I love how they checked out of that hotel and Lisa Vanderpump was like,
Do you think they should have waited?
no.
Why?
Because the way they showed it, who booked them there? Really, Lisa? Really, Lisa? You did it to screw with Kyle. That was like a Motel 6. And then they were building a club outside of it. And let me tell you, everyone thinks the Hamptons is such a nice place. It's like the dirtiest, disgustingest part of Long Island. Yes, the houses look pretty and the yards look pretty, but it's the worst part of Long Island.
It's very tiny. There's only a couple little areas that have been upkept, but other than that, everything is corroding from the sea.
Yep.
It needs to be repainted.
Hypodermic needles everywhere.
Yeah, the fences are rusted.
Yeah.
Like when I saw the outside, like when the DJ was sitting there like that, I was laughing because it looked like the Bates Motel. I didn't know if they were in Amityville, maybe next to the Amityville house, because Amityville's right next to the Hamptons, or the Bates Motel. Yeah, it was bad. And all the noise, I'm sorry, I would have left too. But maybe I thought the girl should have waited and said, listen, this is so great that your people for the magazine set us up, but it's a little loud. And Mauricio's found us a gorgeous house. Thankfully.
Like, I get it from Lisa's, viewpoint. It would be like if the other day when we were giving away the La Bella Pink stuff, you came on and were like, well, La Bella Pink gives me allergy. Like, I get it. Lisa knows they're on camera and they're basically shitting on the place that paid Lisa to be there and paid for them to be there by saying, we're checking out and leaving.
Well, they're not. I didn't think that they were really shitting on the place.
Oh, they were.
Let me talk, New York. What I'm saying is that they said there was no room service and it was loud because of the event being set up right outside their door. That to me is like, yeah, okay, I wouldn't be happy with that either. But they weren't saying it was a shitty place.
You're a hotel and you don't have room service. You're a hotel and we can't sleep.
You're a Motel 6.
Yeah, you're a Motel 6 and you can't do anything. What I think they should have done, here's what I really think probably happened. I think they wanted to move over and I think production was like, it won't make sense. People won't understand why. Like, with this, you got to give us something. You got to give us a reason.
I think Kyle nailed it on the head. I think that, Lisa was, she couldn't leave. It was her. She can't leave. It's her event, basically. She's the guest of honor. And it was probably really loud.
It was.
And, yeah.
But don't you also think the note was kind of like an F you, Lisa? Like, they could have texted her or call her just to spring it on her when she arrives via note, like it's the 1600s and we're sending it by mail carrier. Text.
Well, I think you're right about production saying we've got to tie this in together. Eileen, can you just jot this down on a piece of like double mint gum wrapper and just tell us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to love Lisa. Because the second that happened is when Lisa's brain went, oh, we're going to talk about Kim now, bitch.
Well, Lisa with those lips and the cheese, I just can't believe that they left and it just left with a note. And just this food here, I'm eating food.
Yeah, oh.
Like I was just all this happening and I was trying to listen to what she was saying, but I couldn't. I was just mesmerized by the... Mm-hmm. By the cheese and the feta and whatever you want to.
Yeah, because here's what happened. What's her face, old lady, young lady, the one that you like from the soap opera, the one who's two different people, Eileen, she wrote that note and left it on the desk. The desk people read it and are like, oh crap. They're saying our hotel
tape it back up.
Yeah.
Just tape it.
And
Just
they were like,
that way
get food, fill Lisa's room with food so that when Lisa gets here, we make those bitches look stupid.
Put tape on it so it doesn't look like we read it.
Yeah.
Put tape on it.
Because do you think Eileen...
Who tapes a note like that?
Right. Who carries around Scotch tape with them? Eileen. Nobody. The hotel was all over that.
Oh, Lisa Rinna is coming. Okay, Kyle, I've got some Scotch. Do you have any Scotch tape? I don't have any Scotch tape.
Yeah. They totally read that note and was like, now we need to make it look like
I've got some in my purse from Christmas, from my birthday present I was wrapping.
Yeah, and my favorite part of seeing Lisa with her publicist on his iPhone was, hey, everybody, you finally got to see who's actually tweeting for Lisa. You really think Lisa's tweeting most of the time? Nope, that's who's doing it. That guy, her publicist, was literally on the phone in that helicopter doing Lisa's tweets for her. That's who does Lisa's tweets. Her publicist. Love that people think Lisa's I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure Lisa knows how to log into Twitter and reply to people, but I think
she's replied to me before.
Yeah, I think 90% of the tweets come from that publicist guy, though.
Yeah.
Lisa does have a love for tuna tartare. Yeah, okay. So, but to the point, I think Lisa was so pissed that the second both them got there, she went right for the jugular with Kyle and was like, "So Kim's been arrested in Toys R Us for shoplifting. Guess she's doing the drugs again. By the way, how's the new house you're all at?" And Lisa and Kim in their confession was like, really? Do you want to go there? Do you want to talk about the stuff that I know, that you don't know, that we all want to know? Shut up, Kim. Jump in the pool. I mean, Kyle. Who cares?
Whoever you are.
I wish we could have switched their drug addictions. Give it a Kyle instead.
Oh my God.
I think most Caleb's have their assistant. I'm just sick of Kyle. I'm sick of Kyle being like,
it is your turn this season for the drug addiction.
Thanks for calling Lisa my sister. Please. Lisa and Kyle have an agreement. They text each other every single time they are going to say anything about the other one on camera or to let the other one know they're going to call. What's-her-face, stupid British, called Kyle and said, I'm about to call you about your sister. Get your fake tears ready for when you answer the phone. And Kyle's like, oh, sister. You don't give a shit.
He already stole her house.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle was the one putting vodka in her water bottles in the freaking beginning. Like, yeah, just another Kyle's probably her dealer, is what I'm saying.
Let's go to Running Canyon. Here's some water.
Yeah, here's some water.
Some water.
Don't fall on this needle.
Let's go to Running Canyon and walk the dog.
It's a booster, I promise. It's all Kyle's fault. I'm with you, Kathy Hilton.
Oh my gosh. And I only invite half the family too. So.
When someone says, do you want me to go there, tell you what I know about, it is the same as if they said it. Well, no, it's not the same because we don't know what it is, but I could imagine with Lisa. She's really 20 years older. What did Brandy say? She used to live in the valley or something.
Yeah.
She used to live in the valley.
And filed bankrupt.
Oh yeah, they filed bankruptcy.
Do you miss Brandy? Do you miss Brandy this season?
Yes,
you do.
And she'll be back.
Just for a little bit.
Well, as long as she's back. Somebody said, Binky said, what did we miss? And Giselle said, you just missed them guesting Kim's from Promises Rehab. Yep, you just missed Kim. Sorry. Is this stuff drama? I don't know. When all else fails, blame Kyle. I agree. I like blaming Kyle. Now, what did you think of Eileen this episode, too? Your favorite Eileen, who I love when she's on the show, young Eileen, as opposed to grandma in her button-up pink things like she's Victorian from that show.
I love her characters.
Oh yeah, their characters are right, and
But I love her characters on Days of Our Lives. I love her Ashley on Young and the Restless. You know, seeing her and Vince in their bedroom, and I was looking at the furniture, and I'm like, really? That's the best we can do. You're sitting there, you've got that flowery, weird lace thing, and Vince says, "Oh, this is $400." Yeah, really? That was?
I
would take your wallet from you.
First of all, she beats him. I'm convinced she beats him off camera. Because did you see how she instantly went for the drug? Like, that was not the normal reaction. He was like, you spent $500 on this? That's a lot. And she's like, do I talk about your gambling bets? Do I talk about how you have a gambling problem? Do I talk about the $1,000 on camera? She was like, I'll effing cut you down.
What about the $1,000 you put on the baseball game? What about that, huh? What about, you got that? I mean, I make my own money. I buy my own clothes. We split 50-50, 50-50, 50-50.
Yeah, I was like, whatever you say, Eileen. Whatever you say. That.
Who are you now? Are you Kristen DeMera? Are you Ashley? What's happening?
He, I think, is like, please don't leave, to the cameraman. Please don't leave my house. I'm going to get in a lot of trouble.
Don't leave me alone.
Don't leave me alone with her.
Don't leave me alone with her.
What about the money you spend on hookers, says Binky. Yeah, there you go. That's what she should have said. She should have said, what about the money you spend on hookers? Did anything else interesting happen on Vanderpump this week besides the proposal, or was that pretty much it?
Just the fact that Kristen wants to go to Hawaii and that nobody can understand why Tom doesn't want Kristen to come. Really? I mean, come on. I just
why is I mean okay.
It's not just because I grew up there, so I can say whatever I want about Los Angeles. It's not just 30-somethings, because 30-somethings in other parts of the country, even New York 30-somethings, are much different. But God, it's just it's so stupid. I can't take it anymore.
See, here's why I don't want to watch any episodes this season. I want to prove the point that come next season, I can pick it back up with missing an entire season.
And
it will be like I've missed nothing and know everything that has happened.
Watch the last 10 minutes of last night's episode and that's it.
I do want to see the proposal.
See the proposal.
I do want to see the proposal.
I recommend it. I loved it. I thought it was great. It's the best part of this season so far. I thought Lala was, but Lala is a lunatic.
Well, good. Here's what I will say. We'll talk about Lala in 1 second. I don't want to forget to say, this is a great point to everyone when I also say Vanderpump is scripted. Kristen was fired. Kristen has no job anymore. But notice how Kristen is still everywhere and trying to get to Hawaii and is still on the show.
Still in the credit, the photo with Lisa.
Still in the photo with that. Because it's all fake and scripted. Or at least plotted out, not scripted.
And speaking of the Hamptons and needing a paint job and everything, Sir needs a little tender love and care as well.
Yeah,
Never seen that in person. I think you saw it, when we were at Pump. Yeah, it's because it's right around the corner.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it needs some TLC as well.
Love Riley says, Lala explaining her drunk text to Jack and giving advice, don't flirt with Jax when drinking. Check. So I guess Lala was drunk texting Jax?
No, Lala was flirting with Jax. Jax gave her the impression that this girl he's seen that just moved out with him they weren't serious, and they are. So she was like, oh, I was under a different impression, but when I'm drunk, who cares? And so she was kind of, she needed to remind herself not to do that with Jax. But she calls herself the female Jax, so who knows? She's going to end up screwing everybody.
Well, we'll see what happens. I kind of like this question from Giselle. Almost kind of a good thing to end on.
Well, I want to talk about the Erica.
Okay, go. You talk about Erica.
Okay, so I don't know what everybody's thinking about Erica, but now that I've gotten used to her and her looks and stuff, I'm actually kind of liking her a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't like the gays that are around her. I don't know what you thought about that fucking wardrobe gay.
Wardrobe gay.
The wardrobe gay. I can't.
The one who
oh my god, you just look fabulous. Oh my god, we just gotta do this. You gotta go to the Palms and a little bit. It just drives me nuts.
Wait. I like how she was like, Yolanda's getting her breast implants out because they are killing her and the leakage is spreading throughout her whole body. And he goes, ooh, but you're not getting yours out, right? Because you look fierce.
Yeah,
I was just like, what?
Like that, fierce, this. Oh, those kind of gays are all over LA. They drive me nuts.
Okay.
But no, totally. I really like Erica. I love to sit down with her lunch with her husband. I think that they have a great partnership. That's what I really see with them. She checks in with him. I think she's really fair with him. I don't know. I really like it. And everybody's is liking Erica too in the chat room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really liked it. I love how she talks. She understands the way she looks and who she is. And I think it comes across, like even with her conversation when she called Lisa and says, I'm not going to be there. I'll be there on the day, but I'm not going to be there ahead of time like I said I would. I've got my performance. You're a diva. You're gorgeous. Gorgeous ladies. She understands. She understands how to work it. And I like that. I like it.
I like what Maximus' mom says. She says, Erica is fake on the outside, but totally true on the inside.
I do, and she does fake very well. I mean, the teeth, they're not gummy. Like, it looks really good. She says she goes to the best, and I think she looks fantastic. If we compare Botox between her and Brandy, now we know what,
No.
When you economize, yeah.
I like her. I think she's refreshing. I think she's great. I think, like you say, I don't know. I don't know how she could. I don't want to say how she could be attracted to him, but I do think that relationship started because of money, and then maybe. Look, I'm sure she basically just has to touch him and it's over. So I'm sure it's like 3 seconds a night and he's good. What a great deal. And to have assistants and house managers.
But I think she truly takes care of him. I think she truly plans the menu. A friend. I think more than a friend.
Like
I think it's true.
Like a nurse.
With a low cut top. I mean, with little nipples hanging out. But I think it's a true partnership. And I like that. I think it's great. I think it's great on both business and personal and romantic and all that stuff. All right. So you were going to talk about Giselle's comment.
Okay. Well, is there any more Bravo we have to talk about? Because I think it's a good thing.
No, that's all I want to get in there. I'm excited about Bethany on it next week.
Okay. Me too. Okay. Giselle just said, or asked the question, I thought it could be a fun way to end, she says, can you guys share your proposal stories, or, dating story? Well, you said that I have a proposal story. Do you have a proposal story, John? You can make one up. No one will know. It's improv. Watch how great mine's going to be.
Mine is nothing as spectacular as yours is, but
I'll go first if you need time to think.
No, I proposed to my partner the day gay marriage became legal in Washington, and it happened to be on our anniversary. So I don't know. That's kind of, for me, that's kind of romantic. But I looked at him. I said it. Did I get down on one knee? No.
Did you have a ring?
Yes.
Oh. What'd it look like?
It's a really funky silver-plated ring that I gave him.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, loves. Shelly T says loves for that. I feel like there's some special factor to mine that I'm forgetting. I know.
You mean like love and...
No, I remember that ours, it was the 4th of July, and he brought me to a lake in Massapequa, New York, and there was fireworks, and he had a blanket and candles, and that's where...
Was it 4th of July, or was it your own?
No, it was literally the 4th of July, and it was very nice, because we were alone on a blanket by a lake. He proposed. Then the homeless man came out of the woods.
And robbed you.
Asked us if we had any money, and I'm not making that up. And I literally looked at him and went, thanks for ruining my moment. Thanks. I also thought Don't Get Stabbed. We're in Massapequa, New York, and gay isn't even a thing. Like, Will and Grace is just starting. Like, they're going to kill us.
Oh, yeah, because yours was really a long time ago.
Really a long time ago. What did Kirk say in the proposal? I really don't remember. Probably, will you marry me? Love ya? I don't remember.
Well, I just took mine as a sign because I had been working on Referendum 74, calling people, canvassing, spreading the word to voters to vote for it to be legal in Washington before even like Dharma was even overturned. And the day it was announced was our anniversary. And I just looked at Terry and I just said, I love you so much. Will you marry me?
Oh, that's so cute.
I can't believe mine's more romantic than yours, I think.
Mine was really romantic. I just don't remember the details. It was like 15 years ago. I barely remember last week.
Mandy says, John, can you use Patreon money for a new camera? He's fuzzy. I think it's because of Skype. Because I'm on Skype. The Skype's using my camera, and then it's going on to you now. Because you look sharp.
It might be.
But when I have
Skype.
the camera just on me, I am.
Oh, then it's Skype then.
Yeah. Sorry, Mandy, but I kind of like it because I think it makes my.
Yeah, you're lucky. Honestly, you can see I didn't shave these parts today.
When I saw my video from the gym on the Patreon page on Facebook, I was like, ooh, is there a filter I can put on here? Oh my gosh.
We need a filter. Giselle, oh wait, Giselle says, did I know he was going to propose? No, I did not know he was going to propose. And, oh my God. And Little Big Red proposed, John, to one of us. I just don't know which one of us. She did a proposal, which she paid a lot of bars, I believe, to do, and proposed. But Little Big Red, which one of us are you going to marry?
Little Big Red says, legal day in Washington was a great day. I cried my eyes out. Me too.
It popped up. And said Little Big Red proposed.
Oh. I think she's proposing to both of us, and I say, I do.
I'm married. Sorry. I'm married, so I can't.
Just play along. It's
well, speaking of playing along, Trek Lord says, John has the Dynasty Joan Collins soft lighting.
These have always brought me luck.
Redheaded Michelle says, how old we are.
These have always brought me luck.
I need some of those. How old we are? I think 23.
Oh, I thought you meant now. Oh my God.
Not anymore. You all should watch Grace and Frankie on Netflix. Well,
love it.
Oh, okay. You know what that is?
Has season 2 started?
I don't know. Why are you yelling at me? I don't know what
it is.
I'm
asking the chat room. I'm not asking you.
Great program, Nowhere Man. I've never heard of it. I don't know what Grace and Frankie is. Frankie Grande, Grace.
It's Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin's new series.
Who is Jane Fonda?
Oh, come on. You are not that young. I know you did your Jane Fonda workouts. Okay.
No, I had the Marky Mark workout, and I did not work out exercise. I worked out something else while I watched it.
Oh, just one muscle, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's what I did in the 80s.
Okay.
It was called Marky Mark Sweatin' with the Funky Bunch.
Oh my gosh.
He was like, let me take my shirt off for this part.
Okay.
I was like, yes, you do. You go. He does not like to be called Marky Mark anymore, by the way.
Oh, no.
But I do want to see that movie with him and Will Ferrell. Anyway, okay. It's about these two older men coming out and divorcing the wives to get married to each other. Oh, that's what the show is about?
Yeah, and the wives is Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. And so now they're the oddest of friends. And, it's brilliant. I love it.
Random thought. Is Betty White still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Giselle says, jerking it with the Funky Bunch. The Marky Mark workout. Dying, says Love Riley. It's a funny show. Right. Okay, well, I think we need to rippity wrap it up for tonight, John. Again, I just want to quickly remind everyone, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, we are back live with the J-Roy, Jason. We're not back. Jason's here hosting, covering celebrity Celebrity Big Brother.
I'll be watching.
Oh, I'll be watching. I'll be hidden. If you need me, I can pop in like this.
And I'll be in the chat room as well, so.
Okay, so there we go.
We got to support our J-Roy, okay?
We have lots of support for that, Jay, so I'll start promoting it in a little while. And then, of course, Friday, I'll be back to do fan show, and then Monday starts John's show, and we already know John's topics. He has Apple versus Fitbit, some other show about a murderer.
A murderer. And Giselle, I welcome you to be on the show. I know you've been doing Periscopes, and I've missed them. And
You Nows.
Has she been doing You Nows? I thought it was Periscope.
No, she was doing a You Now when I watched it the other day, and I have to say, we should hire her to be a marketer for us, because I was like, ooh, they'd be at a good point.
Well, I know that she's got very pretty Christmas decorations when she took the picture when she was watching us.
She does. I heard
very pretty.
Somebody asked in the chat room something about a video, and I heard Giselle say, well, they do have a YouTube channel, and you could watch it there. You should watch it on their website, because that helps them out much more. And I was like, yay, thanks, Giselle.
Love it. Got it written down, Max's mom.
Okay, written down. And then what's your other thing? American Horror Story. Just among a few. Among a few. John will talk about whatever you want to talk about and take guest callers. So tune in for that. And then lastly, Tuesday will be Meg and Andrea Belke. So yay! Lots of fun stuff happening on the next week. And then John and I are back. Talk Bravo. Great. John.
Hey, James.
James. Hi, James. Hi, James the Wamesy. Big brother. Maybe James will stop in on the Meg and Andrea Belke show. James should come in. I wonder if James is going to be at their event.
Let us know, James.
Yeah, let us know. Let's flirt with James a little bit. Hi, James. How you doing, Jamesy? How you doing, James? John, where can the people find you on social media?
You can find me everywhere at Comedy Jonah.
Yes, you can. Oh my God, Maximus Mom says, is Liz and Iris dying tonight? Maximus Mom, here's something I never thought I would say. You shut your mouth. Don't you even say that about my Iris and my Liz. If they kill Iris and Liz tonight, Eric's going to be pissed. With a capital P. Pissed. Don't they dare. Okay, you guys, again, know the deal. Check out all of our Bravo stuff, our past audio blogs, our regular blogs, these shows, our old mashup shows, everything at YourRealRecaps.com/Bravo. If you're watching on YouTube, you can click on those buttons over there. Thumbs up and subscribe. iTunes 5-star rating. Most importantly, become a patron. YourRealRecaps.com, Patreon. Eric needs medical insurance. And you get to see a lot of fun things that are only for patrons, like patron groups and videos and blur. We'll see you guys all later. Bye, everybody. Bye.